If you can speak the language, what do you think is difficult?
I've tried to learn Vietnamese language. I find it extremely difficult. You have 5 days, like Vietnamese language is very difficult. I find that. Okay, because, okay, maybe I'm lazy. but over the years I will learn, okay? I work on teaching English. Every day I walk around One Kim Lake looking for students. I do interviews just about every day of the week where people will come up and they might have a lesson or an assignment and they shall video record, they shall ask me questions and that. I love doing that. Kind of stuff. But when I'm in my room and the weather is fine, I get up and I go for a walk around One Kim Lake. Every time I walk around One Kim Lake, students will come to me and ask questions. And when students talk to me and they're finished, most students are excited. Hey, this silly old Aussie has spent a bit of time talking to them. Okay. I don't care. They always ask the same questions. What is your name? How old are you? What country do you come from? Are you going to be in Vietnam for very long? It doesn't matter. It's the same questions all the time. But I give the same answers all the time. And I take my time. Every time a student walks up, I shall spend 15 minutes or half an hour with them. Okay? Because I work to volunteer. Like I said before, I worked in the job, and the last 10 years I wasn't happy with my job. But when I'm in Vietnam with students, I'm motivated. Okay? I look forward to meeting students every day. I am a seeker. I go seeking students. Students are seekers because they seek knowledge. That's why I try to help them. Okay? It would be, yeah. But quite often, a group of 3 or 4 young girls shall walk up very close to me, and then they shall get shy and they shall walk away because they're too frightened. Never be frightened to talk to foreigners. Never be scared of them. Because the only way you will learn is to talk to foreigners. That's the only way. Oh, plus a good teacher. That's the secret. That is the start of the secret. He's a good teacher. Okay, all questions. Do you have a question? No. No. Don't ask me. He says, don't ask me.
I have a question for you. You teach many Vietnamese students. So, did you have been disappointed the Vietnamese students?
No. I can say that I've never been disappointed with a student that I've spoken to. Okay?
For their capacity in learning English. Do you understand?
No.
Yes. When Vietnamese students talk in English with you, did you be disappointed?
Sometimes a student will walk up to me and they want to talk to me, and then they don't have any questions. They walk up to me and they don't have any questions. It's most important when you go to One Kim Lake, you have a set amount of questions that you want to ask the following. Okay. Some students walk up and they just kind of have like a blank look on their face. Okay, I can talk to them, but when students come to me and they ask me questions, the first thing that comes into my mind is that student is thinking. Okay? That student is thinking, that they are thinking, and they ask questions, and as we talk, they keep thinking and ask more questions. When I talk to a student, I like to try to go in different directions. You know, like to help students to ask more questions in a lot of ways. Because some students say to me, what is the food like? What do I like about the food? I say I like the food in Hanoi. I like the food in the Hoi An. Hoi An is very different than Hanoi. In the Hoi An, they don't have, like when you have fur in that, okay, all of the noodles, you have a lot of liquid. In Hoi An, all of the noodles are dry noodles. They're crispy. With their vegetables and that, they just dip them into hot water for a very short time, pull them out, so the vegetables are very crispy when you eat them. Okay? The reason why I like pho is because as you eat it, you can put more vegetables in, or what. My partner puts a lot of chili in. I hate chili, but I like putting a bit of garlic in and all of that. But pho is a great meal. You know, everything. When you meet students, I've got 3 ladies, which I help as well. They want to learn English so they can teach their children. Because a lot of people in Vietnam realise that people over 40, it's very difficult for them to learn English. Okay? Because in a lot of ways, if you're over 40, you don't really need English. Okay? You don't need English. Sometimes I get upset when I went, there's near me, near One Kim Lake, there's a great big supermarket, and there was a product I wanted to buy. And there might be 25 staff in the supermarket, but not one of them could speak any English. That disappoints me, because in a lot of ways, you are different, because you come here to learn English. A lot of Vietnamese students, in a lot of ways, are bloody lazy. They don't want to be bothered with English. And in the future, a lot of those shall end up back on the farm or that. Because as they get older, as you get older and you graduate from university and everything like that, you will, because you've learned English, you understand English. I meet a lot of students which have an American accent. That's because they listen to a lot of YouTube and videos and tapes and that in American. I don't care if they have an American accent, as long as they learn English. One thing that when they learn off American tapes and that, a lot of times they flow words together too much, and they don't pronounce the last letter of the word. That is when I pick them up. I say, hey, listen, it's nice to have an American accent. I mean, they got a girl today, and we did an interview for about 15 minutes on the video, and she had a very strong It's English. I could talk very comfortably.